Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. It is Friday, yeah. I have a little friend this week. They will probably be making an appearance for a couple of days of this week, but let's just hope they leave. So yes, this is a new week. I have got 2 days left. I have today and tomorrow, and then I'm back to work at my current employment. And I will be finished there a week today. And then a week on Monday, I'm starting my new working adventure. It's all going on here. So, last week was a bit of a flop when it came to reading. I only read Hex by Jenny Flanagan. It was a 5-star though, and it was incredible. So I'm very happy by that. By the way, in the corner here, you can see potato cakes that I have toasted and put butter on because that is what I'm having for breakfast. In case you wondered what the hell that was. So yes, I only read Hex by Jenny Fagan, but it was incredible. It's only 102 pages, so that was a very, very slow reading week for me. I was poorly for the majority of last week, though. So we're putting it down to that. We're chalking it down to the sickness. But this morning it is 9:49 a.m. I am meeting my sister and my niece in town for lunch today, and we're going to do a little bit of shopping. We're going to do some book shopping because my sister wants to pick up a few bits, and my niece wants to have a wee look at books and things as well. So we're making it a day of it, and we are going to Cup for our lunch. And Cup is a little cafe in Aberdeen that is Alice in Wonderland themed, and it's absolutely amazing. My mom loves it, my sister loves it, I love it. I go there with my mom, I go there with my sister, my dad, my grandparents. I go there with a lot of people. I've been there with Shell. It's just a lovely little cafe, so I'm going to try and film some of that for you today. But while I eat my breakfast, I thought I was going to start, well, I need to start a new book because I'm not currently reading anything. And I thought about starting Gallant because I thought that's a nice easy read to ease me in, and I could potentially read that within a day. So I'm going to pull out Gallant, and I'm just going to start this whilst I'm eating my breakfast. Welcome to the vlog. Hello, my beautiful people. Some time has passed. No pages have been read, but I have showered, I have done my makeup, I have done my hair, and I have spoken to my sister on the phone. I have spoken to my friend Holly on the phone. It has been semi-productive, but you just haven't seen it. So it is now, what is the time? It is 10 to 12. I've just filmed a Spilling the Biscuit tea episode. I can't remember if I just said that or not. My brain's not working today. That was an interesting one. That one's going to be out on Sunday, but by the time you're watching this, you might have already seen it. If not, go check it out because what on earth. But yeah, I am going into town for about 1 o'clock. So I've got a tiny little bit of reading time. So I am going to pick up Gallant and get a little bit of it done. Oh, fluff. Get a little bit of it read to get a feel for it and see how I feel. There's just fluff everywhere. Where is this fluff coming from? The joys of owning 3 cats. But yes, so I'm gonna get this started. I'm also wearing my new jumper that I got for my birthday with the dinosaurs, and I am in love. Absolutely in love. But yes, so I'm gonna get a little feel for Gallant and see how I feel about it. I've heard it reads quite middle grade. I'm not the best with middle grade, so we will just have to wait and see how I get on. It's such a beautiful book though, and I really want to love it, so please let me enjoy this. But yes, gonna read for about 20 minutes, then I'm gonna get my bum into gear and get myself into town and go and have lunch with my sister and my niece. Good evening. Well, good late afternoon. It's 4:24 p.m. I just got home from town with my sister and my niece. We had lunch at Cup. It was lovely. You will have just seen some footage from there and also from Waterstones because We obviously went book shopping. We are a family that loves books, so we got some books. I'm feeling very ropey. I was feeling really dizzy when I was out, and I just felt like I had no energy, and I've come home and I just feel like I need to recharge the batteries. I've obviously done too much in a short period of time, which is really annoying because my body lets me down all the time. But I'm not gonna get depressed about it. But I picked up some things in Waterstones, so I am just gonna share them with you. I had some orders that had come in, so I'll show you them first. So I had played Cards Against Humanity for my birthday while I was away, and I picked up the Absurd box, which is just basically like additional cards. So I picked this up while I still have the discount. And then, so this is what I ordered that was in when I got there. This one's The Year of Magical Thinking. I can't remember where I saw someone talking about this recently, but I saw them talking about it and I was like, I really want to read this. So I ordered it and it's here. It's a very interesting looking cover. The colour choices are very different, but I was very drawn to this book, but I just can't remember who it was that was talking about it. I'll have a think. And then I got the, oh, I can't even reach it. I got the Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. This is her debut novel. And look at this edition. Can we just appreciate it in all of its glory? And it is a signed edition. Here we go. I picked this up because look at it and look how cool it is. And it's not really something I would usually pick up, but I mean, the way the book looks, it sold me. But I do plan on reading it because when I read more about it, it is actually something that fascinates me. It's just not something that I would usually go to pick up. So if the cover hadn't looked like this, the chances are I would have probably never picked up this book. But I am very, very, very excited. This one is about chemist Elizabeth Soot is not your average woman. In fact, Elizabeth Soot would be the first to point out that there is no such thing. It's the early 1960s and her all-male team at Hastings Research Institute take a very unscientific view of equality, except for one, Calvin Evans, the lonely, brilliant, Nobel Prize nominated grudge holder who falls in love with, of all things, her mind, true chemistry results. But like science, life is unpredictable, which is why a few years later, Elizabeth Soot finds herself not only a single mother, but the reluctant star of America's most beloved cooking show, Supper at Six. Elizabeth's unusual approach to cooking, combine 1 tablespoon acetic acid with a pinch of sodium chloride, proves revolutionary. But as her following grows, not everyone is happy, because as it turns out, Elizabeth Soot isn't just teaching women to cook, she's daring them to change the status quo. It just screams fascinating to me. When I'll read it, I'm not entirely sure, but I had to get that edition of it because, hello, it's beautiful. And then I'll just get my Waterstones bag. These are the ones that I picked up today whilst I was browsing. This one has been on my radar for a while, A Full Love Story by Lone Lee. She's so scared, and I wish I could tell her that I am too, that I don't know how things will work, but if we could hold hands a bit longer, maybe we'll figure it out. This is a really cute little romance. I love a little romance from time to time, and this is just what I need for some easy reading at some point. Not sure when, but it will be there for when I need it. And then the other two is manga. So I picked up Solo Leveling Volume 1. It's very strange because this book is the way we would read a book, but it's not the other way around. You're not reading it backwards. So that's quite strange. And then I got the big bumper edition of Akira Volume 1. I absolutely love Akira, and they have these gorgeous editions, and they had Volume 1 in the shop. So I was like, I'm going to pick this up while I still have discount. I do plan on picking up, I think there's 4 or 5 more of these. I do plan on picking them up before my discount disappears from Waterstones. And there's a few other mangas that I need to order in while I still have my discount too, because manga and anime is really expensive. And while I still have the discount, I might as well treat myself. And yes, so that was what I picked up today. Quite a few bits and pieces. I currently have nowhere to store these books until the new bookshelves arrive, but here we are. So yeah, that was my trip into town. Like I said, my energy levels are very, very low. I have done no reading, but I think I'm gonna have to go and have a nap and recharge. I know that sounds really daft, but that is what my body's telling me to do, so I need to listen and do it. But I'm gonna have a nap on the sofa because I'm gonna cuddle up with the cats, because that is like the best feeling. So I'm gonna go and do that, but just thought I would update you. This was quite a long update. Good morning, my beautiful people, and happy Saturday. I did no reading yesterday. Surprise! It is 8:41 a.m. It's the last day of my holiday, and I want to be as productive as possible. So I already have some washing in the washing machine. I'm gonna do 2 loads today. I need to tidy up the library because there's just stuff everywhere. Piles of books stacked up. They need to kind of be put away. I'm not entirely sure where I'm putting them away because I really don't have the space, but here we are. I've just got a collection of things on the floor surrounding me, and my desk is kind of like, I've got this little gap in front of me, but then there's just stuff piled up everywhere. So I need to give this all a good sort out. I am also hoping to start Gallant today. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit scared I'm not going to like it, but we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm going to get all that done, and then obviously shower and chill. But yeah, that's all I have to really say this morning. I'm really sad that it's the last day of my holidays. Really sad. But I only have 5 shifts left. And it's bittersweet. But I do have a Waterstones order I need to make before I leave. But I'm just curating that currently. Because I'm trying to think. It's silly because I don't even have space. But in my brain, I'm like, right, I must make sure that I have this, this, and this. So I've been on my Amazon wish list, and I've basically been adding heaps of stuff from my Amazon wish list, because it's obviously 50% off. And I'm also trying to make sure that people's birthdays that are close by, like my sister, for example, who loves reading, I'm going to make sure that I have some books for her birthday while I've got the discount, but it means I can obviously get her more books for the same price. So there's a few that I want to get her, so I need to add them to my basket as well. So yes, it's a whole thing. I just really need to get this room sorted because it's just, also I'm covered in spots just now. It's just a bit too much going on in here, and it really needs to be sorted and organized. And I'm just not feeling it just now. But it's the last day of my holidays. Unless I want my room to look like this for the next like week because I'm working, then I need to pull my finger out and get it sorted, because nah, we can't be living like this. Good morning, my beautiful people. Happy Sunday. It's 8:12 a.m. and I have to go back to work today. Can't believe my holiday's over, and I'm really sad. This is my last week at Waterstones. Friday is my last day. Their working weeks run from a Sunday to a Saturday, so like this is officially like my last week. But here we are. I have zero motivation, which is not great, but I need to get myself into the shower and then I need to get to work. Start at 10, so I've still got a bit of time, but I want to go and read for a little bit before I go to work. So yeah, it's going to be quiet over the next couple of days because I'll be working, but I am off on Tuesday, but I have a few appointments on Tuesday, so that might eat up some of my day. But here we are. Happy Sunday. Forgot to actually say, I didn't vlog anymore yesterday. I sat on video chat with the girls. Yesterday was a bit of a rubbish day. I'm not going into it, but it was a bit of a rubbish day. So I started women eating, I only got about 15 pages in, but I'm loving it. By Claire Coda, Woman Eating. Very, very good so far. And I want to get some of that read before I go to work. So just thought I'd check in again and actually say that I am reading something. So there we are. Good evening. It is Sunday evening. We spoke briefly this morning. It's 5 o'clock. I finished work early today. I was working by myself and I was getting some time back that I was owed, so I'm home early. I've already sorted the cats. My dinner is halfway to being ready, and yeah, had not that interesting a day at work today. It was busy enough for one person. Would have been really quiet for two people, but it is what it is. I picked up a few things from work today. Gotta get that discount in. But it was actually stuff that I'd already paid for, so like came into the store that I'd been waiting for. I also got a couple of pairs of jeans from jeggings. Are they even still hip and happening? They're probably not. They're really comfy. I like jeggings, and they're like short length ones as well. I had a voucher for, how many times did I say there? I had a voucher for M&S that I got for my Christmas that I had totally forgotten about, found it in my purse, and picked up a blue pair and a black pair. So there we are. That's just very, very boring. Oh my goodness. Disaster. There are some arcs for my sister. Well, I'll just show you them. So, Ladies' Guide to Fortune Hunting for my sister. And this one's for my sister as well. If you see his reflection, it's already too late. This one is The Mirror Man, I believe. Really sorry, Sarah, if you're watching this, but it is a chunky one. But there we go. It's a thriller. My sister really likes thrillers, so there we go. I got, oh my goodness, this beautiful notebook. Yes, I hear you saying, Kitty, how many notebooks do you need? All of them, especially if they're this pretty. So, Waterstones, you have done it again with your beautiful notebooks. And it lies really flat as well. That's really good. So, they put the notebooks and the stationery right next to the cafe, and I literally stare at it all day. So, it had to come home with me. It was inevitable. So, there we go. And I had credit on my Waterstones card, so it didn't even cost me anything. So there we go. This was one that I had clicked in as well. Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Mellors. I don't really know a huge amount about this one. It says, a devastatingly human book, it turns sharp and tender that marks her as a rare writer whose sentences are as beautiful as they are wise. They climbed to the first landing. They had to clear They had to clear roughly 10 steps to land on the ground floor below. It was the kind of game children played, daring themselves to climb higher and higher. He took her hand, she squeezed it back, they both jumped. And also, I love this cover. What do we look like naked? Oh, we've got purple end pages. And then, oh, we've just got white. Ooh, I was not expecting you to be like pink. That was exciting. And you've all got my ooh noise as well. So I'm hoping to actually get round to this one soonish, because I can't even remember where I saw this. And I was like, I must have this. But I think it's on my list of maybe May. Actually, maybe not in May. I've got a lot going on in May. And then this one I haven't even actually opened up yet. Oopsie. But this one is Velvet in the Night by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Velvet was the night. I mean, we were semi-close. Reagan on Peruse. I've totally, for the life of me, forgotten her channel. She was reading this in a vlog that I watched recently, and it sounds like my cup of tea, so had to get it. I must admit, I was not a great fan of Mexican Gothic. She wrote Mexican Gothic as well, but that hasn't stopped me buying Certain Dark Places. I'm pre-ordering The Daughter of Moreno that's coming out soon from her. So, you know, I just think that the artwork and everything on the covers of these books are stunning. Just because I didn't like Mexican Gothic doesn't mean that I'm not going to continue to try her books. So I'm going to try a couple more, but this one is definitely up my street. So I'm going to try this one. And Certain Dark Places as well. I think I have ordered another one that is like a sci-fi that she did. I cannot for the life of me remember. If you can't tell, I've got very tired brain today. So, yeah. That is enough of an update. My dinner will be ready in 5-10 minutes. Chloe is sprinting. Chloe Reads Books is sprinting at 6 o'clock. I'm going to be picking up Woman Eating and I'm going to be reading the hell out of that book this evening. I need to get some more reading done. So yes, this is Sunday evening. The UD has returned. These things take absolutely ages to dry. But anyway, it has returned. This is my normal routine. If you wondered what this is, it's a rolling pin. Ooh, where am I going? So I read about 38 pages or so of Woman Eating and I'm really enjoying it, but my brain is just too tired. I'm just too tired. It's 8:20 and I'm just going to go to bed. I'm going to put a film on and I'm just going to go to bed. That is my plan. I'm getting up early tomorrow because I've got work and then I'm going to go sit in Starbucks for like an hour and a half before I have to go to work. So I'm going to get a good chunk of reading done. Well, hopefully. But I will check in with you guys in the morning. Good evening, my beautiful people. Happy Monday? Is it Monday? It feels like it's a lot longer than Monday. Why is it only Monday? It's Monday, right? Yeah, it is Monday because I'm off tomorrow. I'm off on Tuesday. Wow. I thought it was a lot later in the week than this. But never mind. Happy Monday. Happy beginning of the week. I just got home from work. I got the bus home today. It's the first time I've got the bus home from work. And now, apparently, people can just sit right next to you. So that freaked me out. My anxiety levels were catastrophic on that bus. I felt like I was holding my breath a lot more than I probably should have been because I felt like if I didn't breathe, I'd be okay. That was a whole ordeal. Then when I got off the bus, I discovered that I have to walk up a hill, and not just like a small hill, like a hell of a hill, to the point that I got up and had to take my inhaler. So that was the drama for after work. And my little legs are knackered. So I've just put my dinner on, but I picked up some things at Waterstones today because this week's theme of the vlog is probably going to be look what I picked up at Waterstones while I still have my discount. But this was actually staring at me from the cafe, like where the coffee table books are. They like sit right in front of the coffee shop, and like it was in my line of sight. And as soon as I saw it, I ran over, picked it up and put it to the side because I was like, that is coming home with me. That is the most magnificent book and there's no reason why I can't own it. And it is David Bowie, all the songs, the story behind every track. This is huge. And I mean huge. But I mean, one of my cats are named after David Bowie. And this is just something that I had to get. Even without my discount, this is a book that I would have bought. 100%, no word of a lie. I would have spent £45 on this book, no bother. So I got that. And then I saw this little book. It was pink with black pages. I was like, what on earth is that? And it was waiting to go out on the shelf. And I was like, this book needs to come home with me. I don't even know what it's about, but I feel like it needs to come home with me. And then when I picked it up, I discovered it was a Daily Oracle book. Now, I remember Lisa on Twitter was kind of like showing a page a day, and I was just like, this book is beautiful. It's so pretty. It needs to come home with me. And I flicked through some of the things and I was like, this is what I need when there's a lot of change going on in my life. And it's just such a pretty little book. I love the black pages with the pink. That works really well. So aesthetically speaking, I was all over that like a rash. So here we are. I read Reading Update because I actually have one of them. I read 50 pages in Starbucks this morning before I started work. Absolutely adoring the hell out of this book. I feel very strongly like Woman Eating by Claire Coda, if that's how you pronounce her last name, is a 5-star. I would be very surprised if I rated it lower. It is magnificent. I'm on page 96 now. So I am going to have my dinner, get myself in the shower, and then I'm going to dedicate the rest of my evening to reading because I want to get a good chunk of that done. I'm off tomorrow. I've got a medical appointment thing at 1 o'clock, but I'm going to try and do my cleaning and my washing first thing in the morning and then go to that appointment and then come home and probably finish the book. I am planning on finishing that book tomorrow if I don't actually finish it first thing tomorrow before my appointment. Or if I don't finish it tonight. I don't know. There's a whole world of opportunities happening here. But I am devouring this book. I'm really enjoying it. And I don't know what I'm going to pick up next. So I'm going to have to start thinking of that. I didn't think I was going to read this book as quickly as I was going to. Because it's only got like 240 odd pages. And I'm on 96 already. So here we are. But yes, I need to go and get my dinner and then get myself in the shower and then curl up in my oodie and get some reading done. Happy Tuesday. It's 4:15 in the afternoon. I've not checked in with you guys at all today. I am so sorry. What have I done today? I had a medical for my new job. Got that good old stage fright where you need to pee into a cup, but you just can't pee because you're very aware there's somebody listening there. And then you get scared thinking, am I making everybody think that I'm trying to hide something when I'm not? I just can't pee. But everything was all fine. Stress averted. And then I walked back into town and I decided to go to Specsavers and basically bought myself 4 pairs of brand new glasses that I get to pick up on the 23rd. So you guys will see them come the 23rd. They are very different than stuff that I would usually wear, but one of them is quite bold and quite out there, and they're a Vivienne Westwood one, and I fell in love with them as soon as I saw them. I put them on. I didn't think they looked terrible. We will see if I have the confidence to actually wear them, because one thing I struggle with is confidence when it comes to glasses. I always think like none of them suit me. They're too big for my face. My face is too small. It's a whole drama. So we will see what happens when they come in on the 23rd. So yes, everything is good to go for me starting my new job on Monday, which is very exciting. I have only got Wednesday, Thursday and Friday left at Waterstones, and then that is no more. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to place another order before I finish or if I'm just buying for the sake of buying. Somehow I feel like there is 1 or 2 things that I do really want whilst I have the discount, but in my head I'm like, I've just cleared all my bookshelves. I have some space. I don't really want to commandeer them all again and then having little space. So I think I'm just going to stick to my pre-orders, and I'm not going to buy any more books just now. I'm going to behave. On my last shift, I might do a quick walk around the shop and see if there's anything that piques my interest. But apart from that, I think I'm just going to be very well behaved because I spent a lot of money on glasses today. I mean, I bought 4 pairs. I got them, all 4 was the 2-for-1. So I only paid for 2, but the Vivienne Westwood ones were a little bit pricey. I really hope that I wear them considering how much money I just spent on them. But we'll have to wait and see. Reading wise, I have no update. None. Nil point. I am hoping to do some reading this evening because I have no plans. And then I'm going to be reading tomorrow morning before I go to work as well. I can't remember if I start work at 8:30 or 9:30 tomorrow. I'm going to have to check. I've got a feeling it's 8:30 and Thursday is 9:30. It doesn't matter. I'll be in town at like 5 to 7. Makes no odds to me. But anyway, just thought I'd check in and say hi and happy Tuesday, seeing as I have abandoned you all today. So I do apologise. Can I please get up? You've sat on me in such an awkward way. Excuse me. Sir? Okay, that's me not being able to move. Sitting, like, basically... Oh? Nope. No movement. I gotta read. Like I need an excuse not to read. Thank you for the kisses. Love you. Good night, Bowie.